inspirational quotes and photos on social media. Kayli has attracted a significant following throughout the years. She's done this by uploading workout videos and photos displaying her physique to the world. She's also worked as a sponsored athlete using Instagram and her huge network of contacts to create her success. However, Kayli says gaining success wasn't easy. She makes it clear to her fans that it was hard work and dedication that got her where she is today. With an ever-growing following online, Kayli Ann Phillips is always trying to achieve her fitness goals and make her fans proud. This is her story. Accomplishments: CrossFit athlete, social media celebrity, sponsored athlete. Training: home gym. Kayli has sculpted her awesome physique in her own home gym, which includes a pull-up bar and Smith machine. She enjoys the freedom this gives her as she can work out any time of day without the need to travel or sign up to other gym memberships. Some of her favorite exercises are pull-ups, L sit-ups, clean and jerk, squats, and a whole variety of workouts in the comfort of her backyard. Typical routine. Her routine combines CrossFit techniques with classic weightlifting movements. Kayli's typical gym sessions are below: deadlift 225 pounds, snatch work at 125, 130, and 135 pounds, 88 double unders, 8 unbroken deadlifts at 225 and 155, 8 strict handstand push-ups, pistols, warm-up, jump rope 3 minutes, 400-minute runs, suicides until failure, 10 thrusters, 3 sets of 10 pull-ups. Nutrition, macros and carb backloading. As Kayli's workouts are intense with heavy weight sessions, her diet includes muscle-building foods which hit her daily macronutrient needs. For achieving her daily protein needs, Kayli opts for lean meats such as chicken and turkey. After workouts, she also drinks whey protein to improve her recovery. When it comes to carbohydrates, Kayli focuses on carb backloading. This involves eating carbs later in the day when the body is more likely to store them as glycogen, as opposed to in the morning when they will be stored as fat. With this choice, she has very little body fat all year round.
The standing barbell shoulder press is an amazing exercise which targets a lot of muscle and increases the stability of your core. The most of the work is done by the front and side delts, then the rear delts, upper pectoral muscles, triceps, and traps. Lower back muscles and abdominal muscles are also included in the movement as they help in stabilization. Even though it works so many muscle groups, very few people use the standing barbell shoulder press in their workout routines. Instead, they replace it with the seated press, dumbbell press, machine shoulder press, etc. Even though the bench press is mostly used for building power and mass in your upper body, we can safely say that the standing barbell shoulder press is the basic movement for the development of a powerful top. Consider the main points related to the standing shoulder press. Number 1. Correct technique. The movement should be carried out in a full range of motion. Clear it from the rack, rest it on your upper chest, press the bar upward until your arms are extended overhead, lower it slowly, put on the rack. Remember, use the full range of motion for maximal results. Number 2. Frequency of performance. Don't execute the standing shoulder press too often. Deltoids, namely the front delts, is involved in many other exercises such as bench press, incline bench press, dips, etc. Because of this, it's pretty easy to burn your front delts and even injure them because of the accumulated fatigue. Once a week will be enough. Number 3. Work weight. We advise you to start with light to moderate weights. You need to feel the muscles working. Even with moderate weights, you will see good results. Over time, when you get stronger, you can increase the weight you lift. Number 4. Prevention of injuries. Standing barbell shoulder press strengthens your shoulder girdle. A strong shoulder girdle prevents smaller injuries to the shoulders from other exercises and movements. Number 5. As you get stronger at this exercise, the strength will transfer to all other upper body pushing movements. After some time, you can expect to push bigger weights on your bench press and tricep exercises. 6. Finally, standing barbell shoulder press will give your upper body a harder and crafted look, which is a big plus for every male. Males with big shoulders are usually perceived as alpha males and get greater attention from the opposite sex. Numerous studies have shown that training cardio regularly can improve digestion, sleep, strengthen the bones, heart, and lungs, make you more energized, and improve your circulation. Cardio can also help you eliminate the buildup of lactic acid in the muscles. It is the buildup of lactic acid that triggers the burn you feel in your muscles after performing a hard set with high reps. It slows down recovery time and can lead to significant muscle soreness. If you train cardio regularly, you will greatly improve circulation and the oxidation of toxic substances, thus eliminating the post-workout lactic acid buildup from your body a lot faster. Taking into consideration all the benefits cardio provides, from increasing energy levels to increasing the body's ability for better nutrient utilization and the elimination of toxins, it becomes quite evident that moderate levels of cardio combined with lifting weights will greatly speed up muscle growth. Here's a list of some basic rules to follow when training cardio. 1. Do cardio for at least 20 minutes 3 times a week. 2. Train in your target heart rate zone. To find out where that zone is, subtract your age from 220 and get your maximum heart rate. Afterward, multiply that number by 0.65 and you'll get the lower target heart rate level, or multiply by 0.8 to get the upper target heart rate level. Number 3. You can also make it easier for yourself by wearing a heart rate monitor on your wrist, just like wearing a watch. This will give you a precise number and you'll know exactly if you're working at the correct intensity level. These heart rate monitors can be purchased at almost any department store in the sports section. Number 4. Pick a type of cardio that you actually enjoy. Not one type is better than the other. There's no such thing as the best cardio exercise. It's all the same. It makes absolutely no difference what form of cardio you use. What matters is how intensely you do it. The body will expend the same number of calories when exercising at a specific heart rate, regardless of whether you ride an exercise bike, hike through the woods, or use the Stairmaster. There's no difference in terms of getting training results. There are a lot of different opinions of how carbs should be used to build muscle or lose fat. Depending on how you use your carbs, they can be your weapon of choice for building muscle mass and strength, or they can be your weak point and destroy your hard-earned shape. And to make the matter even more complicated, there are hundreds of different opinions on this subject. Here is a list of facts that can really help in handling the controversy around carbohydrates consumption and allow you to gain muscle with minimal fat percentage. Number 1. Low glycemic index over high glycemic index carbs. Carbs give you the fuel and energy for your workouts, so you can't cut them out completely. But when choosing your carb sources, try to choose complex carbohydrates. For complex carbs, turn to sources like brown rice, oats, potatoes, yams, and vegetables. Why complex carbs? Because they are composed of long chains of sugars and digested very slowly when compared to the high glycemic index carbs. This means that they help promote more stable insulin production, no insulin peaks, and blood sugar levels, which is a good thing when you're trying to build muscle instead and avoid the storage of excess fat under your skin. When trying to gain muscle, an athlete can eat up to 3 grams per pound, that's 2 grams per pound for women, of carbs on a daily basis. Number 2. Eat high glycemic index carbs after your workout. High glycemic index carbs are easily digested and they tend to increase insulin very quickly. Although we said you should avoid fast carbohydrates in order to keep your blood sugar levels stable, there is one exception. You can eat fast carbs right after your intense workout. You see, insulin controls the storage of carbs into the liver and skeletal muscle. Higher doses of insulin result in storing the excess carbs as fat under your skin. That's why athletes usually try to prevent insulin spikes and avoid high glycemic index carbs. But after an intense workout, your glycogen supplies are almost depleted, so an insulin peak can stimulate anabolism and the glycogen rebuilding process. Some good sources of fast carbs include white bread, white rice, sugar, honey, and most of the refined foods. Number 3. Eat fiber. Eating fiber improves anabolism by improving the uptake of amino acids and carbs into the skeletal muscle. At the same time, fiber slows down the digestion of carbs and protein, which in turn keeps the production of insulin steady. Good sources of fiber include oats, vegetables, beans, brown rice, berries, nuts, and seeds. Number 4. Eat the majority of your daily carbs